You know, last week we talked about bronchitis, and still a lot of those cases are floating around this week. But you mix in there some other pretty nasty illnesses, and you see why so many people are having to go visit their doctors. Let's check first in Duval County at UF New Berlin Family Medicine Center. They are treating upper respiratory infections, stomach flu accompanied with vomiting and diarrhea, some early influenza, which we'll talk about in just a minute, and also ear infections in children. We are also in the peak allergy season, and that's until November. So in St. Johns County at Healing Arts Clinic, that's exactly what they are seeing right now, a lot of allergies, which keep in mind, if you don't treat them, it can lead to a sinus infection. So if it's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, trust us, it's not a cold, it's probably allergies. So you want to get something over the counter. Also, it could be clear mucus, and again, that's probably allergies. Also, diarrhea is going around there in St. Johns County. Let's go to Nassau County at UF Yulee Family Practice Center. Bronchitis, more diarrhea, and sore throats. So we are talking a little more about flu season, and doctors are starting to see more people complaining of these symptoms. But unlike a few weeks ago, it's not just a flu scare going around, but more cases of the actual flu. Janelle LeBlanc had the classic symptoms.
I thought I was coming down with like a cold or something. I just had the sniffles and I was coughing and just a little achy, but then it got a lot worse.
But before it got worse, she had moments when she was feeling better.
It got better. I thought I was doing a lot better, and then a few hours later, it kind of stopped me in my tracks.
A run to the doctor revealed LeBlanc was long past your common cold. She had the flu and was out of work for 5 days.
I thought that was too long. I didn't think that it would keep me out for, how many days was that? Because I had it for over a week, I guess. So I thought that I'd be better in just a couple of days.
But that's where the flu tricks you. Everything is more intense.
The intensity of the symptoms, the fever is a lot higher. The cold is usually very much self-limiting. Within 24 or 48 hours, you're feeling well. But the flu, you're still feeling sick. You're really just getting started.
The flu is starting to go around. And as the cooler temperatures settle in this week, doctors predict we're going to see more cases of the flu. So it's important to know the symptoms because it is very contagious.
3 days or 5 days after you actually begin to see the symptoms. So it lasts longer, and it involves more organ systems. You can have diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, that kind of thing too. So those are things to look for.
It's such a miserable condition. So make sure that you are staying hydrated if you're losing fluids. Also, if you're vomiting, do visit your doctor because they can prescribe something for it. Also, keep in mind, these doctors are saying they have plenty of flu shots. They are going to have plenty throughout the season, and now is a good time to get it. But the peak season is in February. But keep in mind, it takes 3 weeks for the flu shot to really kick in.